Welcome to the world famous Philadelphia Spectrum.
The historic Boston Garden.
Madison Square Garden. And this place is ready to explode tonight.
Heavyweight champion Hulk Hogan.
Madison Square Garden has one on their feet.
Welcome to WWE Old School. Let's go to the ring.
Well, Pat, what an exciting lineup we've got here tonight, and we're about to lead off with a super-duper match. Young Jose Luis Rivera against the ring veteran Tony Garea.
It should be a very scientific match, and I'll tell you one thing, Monsoon. This is one night I've been waiting for a long time. This should be very, very exciting.
Classic.
It should be a classic night.
Well, let's go up to our ring announcer, Howard Finkel.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Madison Square Garden and tonight's all-star card of professional wrestling. These matches are sanctioned and supervised by the New York State Athletic Commission. Your officials in attendance this evening, judges are Abe Coleman, Paula Mora, and Jack Gibbons. The attending physician at ringside is Dr. Richard Istrico. Timekeeper at the bell, Fred Abatello. Referee at this time, Santos Ramos. And I am your ring announcer, Howard Finkel. The opening contest is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing the participants, first of all, to my right, hailing from Puerto Rico, weighing 231 pounds, Jose Luis Rivera. His opponent from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing 243 pounds, Tony Garea.
Big hand for Tony Garea, Pat. Favorite here for many, many years now from down under.
Well, fans respect Tony Garea. He has accomplished a lot. Former one half of the World Tag Team Champion, I think 4 to 5 different times. 5 different times. So
Doesn't
Tony
happen
Garea
by accident, does it?
No, it doesn't, and he's well respected by wrestling fans and also by wrestlers.
I understand he's still looking for a partner, Pat.
He is, and he told me that, Pat, it's very hard to find a partner. I agree with him. You got to find somebody that you get along with in the ring and outside of the ring.
Tito certainly would make a good partner, I would think.
Would make an excellent partner, but both men have to be ready to team up together.
Absolutely. Absolutely. If you don't have the continuity, and everything could go right down the tubes. Well, we're underway here. Garea very quick tonight, as always.
Tony is so smooth when he moves in the ring. He's a pro. He knows what he's doing.
Surprised to see Luis Rivera sign a contract with Tony Garea's name on it. Then again, on the other hand, it certainly would be a big feather in his cap should he be able to get a victory here tonight in the Garden.
Without a doubt, the young Luis Rivera is a newcomer, of course, and I tell you, he has the nerve and he has the guts and he has the will to do it, and he has to step in the ring with the top guys. Nice reversal by Rivera. I bet you Tony goes for the leg. Because, no, nice reversal, and I couldn't do it.
Went to go underneath and didn't get all the way under there.
No, he didn't.
I think because he's a little bit taller than Mac is, Luis, I think that's why he didn't get around there. Can't wait for the main event tonight.
Oh, I just can't wait for the electricity here at Madison Square Garden.
Oh, jam-packed, overflowed. Welcome, folks, down in the Felt Forum. Hope you're enjoying the matches, and we've got a big one on tap tonight.
We're not forgetting them down there.
No, we were definitely not.
We're with you.
Nice series of headlock and head scissors there. Referee Santos Ramos down checking it out. Looks a little bit like Tiger Jackson, Pat.
Yes, he does.
One of the midget wrestlers here
Just
tonight.
a little bit taller than Jackson. Wait till you see this little Jackson. He's really something else. He's one of the smallest midget wrestler, not only wrestler, one of the smallest midgets I've ever seen. And he is so funny.
Big chance for Tito Santana tonight, Pat. The
easy.
Intercontinental title up for grabs.
He's looking forward to this opportunity. That's what he's been waiting for a long time. And I think that tonight might just be the night. But
Well,
Morocco again is something else.
Talked to him earlier in the hallway after he got dressed, and he certainly was. If you could be up for something, he was up for this tonight.
Oh, and it's funny when a match like this, and I've been put in that position many times, and you get a little uptight, you get a little nervous, and that's when you don't want to be nervous. You don't want to be uptight because that's when you're going to make mistakes. It's all right to want something that bad, but you got to be careful, especially when you step in the ring with a guy like Morocco.
Well, usually when you go in there, sometime during the match, you hope that adrenaline will start flowing. I get Santana's adrenaline is flowing right now.
Without a doubt.
Nice drop down by Garea. Rivera over the top, high cross body. He might have him here. He hooked the leg, but no. Tony's momentum took him straight over. Nice maneuver there by Jose Luis. Just not enough to keep the big guy down. Beautiful arm drag by Garea. What height he had on that.
Beautiful. That's one thing Tony Garea does very well, is arm drag. He's got the speed, and he knows exactly how to do it.
Well, he gets that guy coming in and catches that momentum just at the right time, and that's so important. Otherwise, that guy could come down straight on you and possibly break your arm or your neck. Garea now for the ride. Shoulder block. Beauty. Off the ropes again. Rivera down this time. Another shoulder block sends Rivera down. There it is, right again, right back to that beautiful high arm drag.
Tony makes it look so easy. How many times, and I've talked to kids, wrestling fans, and they feel, oh, maybe I can do an arm drag. It looks easy. It's not easy. A lot of things you think you can do sometimes, and you watch a ice capade, or you watch any kind of other sport, all I have to do is hit a ball. You're going to try to do it. The ball is coming 90 miles an hour.
Tough. Oh, picked him up for the slam, but Tony hangs right on and takes him right back over again, stretching that arm out. Mr. Wonderful is with us tonight, Pat.
Mr. Wonderful, I tell you, there's one man that's really aggressive.
Paul Orndorff.
Vicious and a powerful man.
He'll be something to be reckoned with here in the World Wrestling Federation.
I think it is his first appearance at Madison Square Garden, and I'm sure he's going to make an impression. At least he's going to want to make an impression. So Salvatore Bellomo is going to have his handfuls tonight against Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Roll up.
Rivera followed him right in for the sunset roll up. Oh, Tony powered out of that right at the last second. Only a 2 count. Holy mackerel, that was close.
Rivera was really pushing down on. He was really pushing down on Tony Garea, really trying to put that pressure on him.
Okay, that was a wonderful move there on the part of Rivera. Let's go back in time just a few seconds here and take a look at that. Here Rivera follows him right into the ropes. Look how he hooks that leg right in between, slides over now. Now he's got the momentum. He's got to lean back here to get it.
Look at him pushing down.
He pushed down, but he didn't lean back far enough, Pat. He didn't arch that back. Garea now off the ropes. Went for a monkey flip, but Tony with a nice cartwheel. Mac Rivera here getting a little outsmarted here a little bit by the ring veteran Tony Garea.
So far, a very scientific match. No punching, no kicking, beautiful wrestling.
Fans like it.
I enjoy it, I really do. Let's go back to wrestling. Whoop.
Oh, leapfrog over the top, just made it, went for a drop kick. Tony went for a backdrop at the same time. Mac Rivera a little dazed, Tony a little bit dazed, came down, caught the buttocks right on the back of his neck. Tony with a snap there now, takes him over. Goes for the cover. Not hooking a leg or anything, he's not going to get him. Boy, that could have been disastrous there. Tony Garea went for a backdrop, and here come Rivera off the ropes with a drop kick.
Yes, they really stunned both men, actually.
Rivera shaking his head, trying to get some of the cobwebs out. Superfly will fly tonight here, Pat, Madison Square Garden. And the Eighth Wonder's with us.
Andre the Giant.
Back off the top ropes. Nice high cross body. Tony rolls him right over. He's got the leg hooked. He's going to get him.
What a beautiful maneuver. This is where the experience comes. Tony really, with the momentum, really flipped Rivera over, came on top of him, and then hooked the leg. Beautiful maneuver by Tony Garea.
Lack of experience showing up there. Let's take a look at how Garea got this fall. What transpired here only moments ago. Garea throws Mac Rivera, and he's up to the top turnbuckle. He turns, got Tony right in sight. Beautiful. Watch Tony's legs as he comes over, scoots right over and hooks that left leg of Mac Rivera, gets a 3 count. Let's go up and get the official time.
The time of the fall, 7 minutes, 48 seconds. Your winner, Tony Garea.
Tony Garea victorious here in jam-packed Madison Square Garden. Stay with us, wrestling fans. We'll be back with the Invaders against Mr. Fuji and Tiger Chung Lee in just a moment. Tiger Chung Lee, there's the Invaders, Pat, in the runway waiting to come out. Tiger Chung Lee and Mr. Fuji already in the ring. And here they come. Sensational tag team combination.
Your referee at this time, Jeff Bartfield. This event is scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. A tag team attraction. To my left, introducing team number 1. First from Osaka, Japan, weighing 253 pounds, the Samurai Warrior, Mr. Fuji. And his partner from Korea at 271 pounds, Tiger Chung Lee. Their opponents hail from Puerto Rico at a total combined weight of 454 pounds. Here are the Invaders.
Big hand for the Invaders, and rightly so. The continuity that this team has showed us, Pat, the speed, the agility, the quick tags, the unbelievable maneuvers. Well respected here.
Yes, they are. And you know what I like about the Invaders? They get away with it. They're both about the same size, they look alike, same color mask, same color tight shoes. And I tell you what, a lot of time they'll do a switch behind the referee's back, and the referee is totally confused of which one is legally in the ring. And a lot of time they win their matches that way.
You know, Pat,
it's not legal, but they get away with it. Why not?
Sure, of course.
I'm sure Fuji and Mr. Lee would do the same thing if they could get away with it.
Absolutely. You know, about 6 months ago, Pat, when they first came to the World Wrestling Federation, number 2 was considerably smaller than number 1. However, in the past 6 months, it's become more and more difficult for me to pick the 2 apart.
It is.
Mr. Fuji doing the ominous salt ceremony. I'm sure the first 5 rows of ringside have had their quota of salt for the next 2 months.
Apparently, it is to be chasing the bad spirit out of the ring.
Well, the bad spirit is still in there in Mr. Fuji. Tiger Chung Lee stalking out. Invader number 1. Clean break, I don't believe it.
Oh, look at the smile he gives you. You can't trust that smile. Chung Lee giving a clean break and expecting a round of applause from the fans. The Invaders are smart. They don't trust Chung Lee and Fuji.
Can't trust anybody when you're in it. There it is.
Huh.
Didn't take long, did it? Stare of determination on the face of the Tiger. Oh, he drove that elbow right into the esophagus. Number 1 in for the ride. Went for a backdrop. Caught him with a sunset flip. Doesn't have these shoulders hooked. Nice maneuver. Too bad he didn't take it all the way through. Got to have your man in a little more of a compromising position, Pat, to get him with that particular hold this early.
Yeah, and but sometimes you take the chance.
Absolutely. It's there, take it. Number 2 in there now with an arm wringer. There's those quick tags we see all the time.
Yeah, and they do so many tags. A lot of times the referee is confused. Which one is legally in and out? It's confusing. But they'll drive now. Right now, they're driving Tiger Chung Lee insane, and Mr. Fuji on the apron is going crazy. There's Fuji. Look at his face. He cannot believe it. He's really upset.
The last of the Samurai Warriors. Chunger picks up number 2 and drapes him across the wrong corner as far as number 2 is concerned. Will they make a tag here? No. Referee tried to distract. Referee trying to be distracted there by Tiger Chung Lee, but Jeff just worked his way out of that very nicely.
Yeah, that was a nice move for him to get out away from that corner.
Nice hammerlock by number 2. Now he'll tag, I'm sure.
Here comes one of the meanest men in wrestling. This man loves punishment. And look at that smile.
Dangerous individual, Pat. Master of the martial arts. Can hurt you in so many ways. Some of them permanent.
Well, that's what he enjoys.
Blocked by number 2 and retaliated with a right hand of his own. Mr. Fuji in for the ride. Caught one right in the lower rib cage. Number 1 over there jumping in and out, distracting the referee. Distracting Tiger Chung Lee and Mr. Fuji as well. He's out again and in again. Fuji now whips number 2 in. Nice shoulder block. 2 coming out for another one. Went for a leapfrog, got it. Missed a big chop. Number 2 off high crossbody. He could have, this could be it. No, 2 count. Fuji doesn't know where he is. Got caught with a beautiful arm drag. Fuji a little disoriented.
He's really upset. Look at the face on him. He is a beauty.
Tiger Chung Lee shouting some words of encouragement. I think he said, let me have this guy. Arm drag takes him right over. Another quick tag and 1 pops right in there. They're going to go to work on Tiger Chung Lee now. Number 1 in for the right. Nice shoulder block. Oh, he caught him in a scoop slam. Drove him down into the mat, but nice kick out by number 1. Right back to that arm drag. Doing the same thing to Tiger Chung Lee as they did to poor Mr. Fuji.
The Invaders are looking very, very good. They have the speed and they try to keep their opponent as close to their corner as they can.
Reverse hip block.
Nice reverse. Huh. The Orient Express are not looking very well.
Well, they seem to be a little disoriented, as I said before, Pat. And, I don't know why. They know the capabilities. They know the agility of the Invaders. They should know what to expect when they get in there. They're going to start unloading some heavy timber on these guys very shortly. Nice drop down by the Tiger. Went for the backdrop. Leapfrog didn't make it quite over, but oh, missed the headlock as well. Mr. Fuji got a big bang out of that, chuckling in the corner. Watch that tag rope now as he might try to slip that around the neck. There it goes. Jeff being distracted now. Mr. Fuji almost caught with the tag rope around the neck of Invader number 1, who is in the wrong corner for sure. Starting to lower that heavy timber now, as we discussed. Slam by Mr. Fuji. Look out.
Oh!
Looked kind of low.
They licked, but he came in the midsection. Really, the referee is not even questioning Mr. Fuji.
If I were the referee, this match would have been over already, Pat.
Without a doubt.
Automatic disqualification. Number 2 knocked off the ring apron by Mr. Fuji. He drops another vicious headbutt into the kidney area of Invader number 1. As Mr. Fuji definitely in control now, makes the tag to Tiger. Wide open. Notice how after he made the tag, Pat, he still stayed in there, hung on to him and lifted that arm, and wide open was Invader number 1.
That comes from experience. Little things you get away with. And especially when you have a referee like you got now, you can get away with a lot.
He was confused before the match started. He had that confused look on his face.
Some of the referees, I believe, sometimes are afraid of the wrestlers.
Well,
Oh,
vicious karate kick. It helps, Pat, to know the difference between a wrist lock and a wristwatch
It
when
sure
you're a referee. Tiger Chung Lee maintaining control. Sends number 1 in for the ride, goes for the backdrop and gets it. High one, might have knocked the wind right out of him. Number 2 was over that rope in a flash. Count only got to 1. Gonna do some more work to that kidney area. Another tag going to be made here. Front face lock hangs right onto him. This is what we're talking about, Pat. He's still in there. Bam! He drops that karate kick right to the sternum area. That'll take a lot out of you. Now Fuji on that trapezius hold, one of his favorites. Finding those pressure points.
and he knows that. He's an expert at that, as you mentioned. And
Suplex coming up.
oh, that could be it for the Invader.
Well executed.
Now Mr. Fuji taking his time covering his opponent. He's giving him too much chance to recuperate.
He didn't want to cover him. He wants to punish him some more, Pat.
I think Mr. Fuji should have went for the cover.
He's going for another one. He didn't get him up. He got caught in it himself. Beautiful suplex by Invader number 1. Although he took the worst of that. Boy, that suplex is such a dangerous move. If you don't come down at the right instant and turn your man loose, you could get the worst of it.
Oh, without a doubt. It'll stun you no matter what.
Fuji outside now, climbing up to the top turnbuckle, but Invader number 1 on his feet to meet him. Look out, big slam, halfway across the ring. Luckily, Fuji was in a position to make the tag, and number 2 tags in. A house of fire. Number 2 exploding. Tiger Chung Lee upside down. Number 2 really going to work.
Fuji still hurt on the apron of the ring. They have a chance to take this match right now.
Backdrop by Johnny Rivera. Fuji in trouble. Down for the count, but couldn't get the big guy. Side headlock now. Back suplex, vicious one.
Really a vicious suplex.
This could be it. No, he got out. What a vicious suplex by Tiger Chung Lee. That could terminate your career right there. Now he's going to work on that neck area. Tags right out in his own corner. And Invader number 2 is in trouble once more.
Oh, did he come down hard with that suplex?
Fuji going for another one.
Oh, another
Side suplex. Boy, number 1 didn't waste any time getting in there. He knows his partner is in trouble. Referee admonishing him now, but taking a lot of starch out of Invader number 2. Fuji in control, applying that pressure.
I'm surprised that Fuji and Tiger Chung Lee usually are more sneaky than that. Well, they don't have a chance with the Invader, really.
Oh, Invader was right there. He could have tagged, Pat. Ran into a vicious chop. He had an opportunity to tag. He was right in his own corner. I guess he thought he had matters under control, but you never do with the likes of Mr. Fuji.
Oh, yeah, what we think and what we think from the outside, and when you're in there, you're thinking a lot different way.
Absolutely.
Oh.
Vader number 2 once again in the wrong corner. He's taking some vicious kidney shots. There's another one.
Boy, the back in Invader number 2 is really red.
Bear hug. Squeezing for all he's worth here. Come on, Invader number 2, get out of there. Do whatever you have to do. Bite him on the ear, poke him in the eye, whatever is necessary. He's right in his own corner. He's just got to turn around and tag. He didn't make it. Sometimes difficult to see with those masks on, Pat. You have very poor peripheral vision.
Yes, unless you really get used to it. I'm sure the invaders are used to those type of masks.
And it's also very difficult to breathe with them on.
Yeah. Well, it would be like wrestling barefooted. You got to get used to it. It takes a long time. I know I couldn't do it. And with a mask, something you got to get used to.
Oh, I'm glad I never had to get used to it.
Well, I wouldn't want to hide my nice-looking face.
I guess not.
But maybe you could have wore a mask.
Thanks a lot, Pat. Invader number 2 in trouble. Number 1 couldn't take it anymore. Popped right in there. Now the switch is being made without a legal tag as the referee puts out Invader number 1. Takes a look around. He sees the different guys in the ring, but he's not even always going to question him now. Did you tag? Of course.
Of course he's going to say
You expect him to say no, we're in here illegally?
Now we're talking about masks, Gino. You know, they always called you Gorilla.
Yes.
Let's not start a fight now.
Fuji going to work. Look at those fingers digging in there.
I know you were always happy when somebody handed you a banana.
You got that right. I had a lot of them thrown at me over the years. Right here, Madison Square Garden, I got a whole stalk one night, I remember. Fuji working on that kidney area of Invader number 2, who's taken a tremendous kidney area beating to this point. We're going to get a good shot of this. We've got some excellent camera work here tonight. It's camera number 5 now picking up that action. Good close-up for us. Johnny Rivera, desperation move, missed the kick. He's there in the corner. He can make the tag. He did. Number 1 in with lowering him with vicious chops and a big drop kick. Sends Fuji down. Tiger gets a bit of the onslaught as he's sent in for a ride. And a big chop off the ropes. Oh, he's ready.
They're tough. There's no Fuji and Tiger Chudley. They've trained since a young age to take a lot of punishment. They can take punishment.
Well, that's what professional wrestling is all about, Pat. Training your body to take physical punishment. Something that is unnatural. Number 1 across into the turnbuckle. Second rope. He got caught. Oh, he dropped him with an atomic knee drop.
That could be it.
That'll stun you.
There again, wasting time. He should be covering his man.
They're looking for applause.
Give it a chance to the Invader number 1 to recuperate.
The applause come at home in the living room when you're watching the replay. Snapmare takes him over. Reverse chin lock. Could easily be turned into a choke here.
Invader number 2 going around the corner.
He's way out of bounds. Well, this will give a chance for Mr. Fuji to do a little double teamwork here. Fuji steps back out. He could have just as well stayed in there, and Chung Lee stepped out. Referee wasn't looking. Referee thinks the wrong man is in the ring. Well,
referee is confused.
Number 1 into the ropes, ducks the big chop, comes off with a drop kick. Tiger looking for timeout, but he's not going to get it. Heavy into the corner. Oh, big dive by number 1, ran right into that steel turnbuckle. He could be out of this. 1 count and he slips out the back door, luckily in his own corner, and makes a tag. Boy, he hit that steel turnbuckle hard.
He sure did. He was lucky to be able to make a tag.
Well, that can bust you wide open, too. He is hurting. Take a look. There it is. That steel turnbuckle took its toll. Vader number 2, quite a bit shorter than Chunger, so he climbed up on that second turnbuckle, get that additional left. Beautiful drop kick. Sunset hookup, no. He's a big guy to hold down with that hole, Pat.
They are, and I was just going to say, the Invaders are not the biggest men in wrestling, but they give you everything they got.
Going to work on the leg now. That's what you got to do with these guys. Pick out a part and go to work on it. Number 1 off the ropes and drops on that knee again. Quick tag made as number 2 over the top. He's going to do the same thing. High crossbody onto that leg.
Again, another tag. If they continue that way, they're going to break that leg.
He stepped right over the top of him, Pat. Did you see that?
He sure did. Again.
Ran him right over like a freight train. Number 2 is in there, or is it number 1? Spinning toe hold now. Oh, he got caught, kicked right off of there. He won't be able to put much weight on that leg right now. Number 2, single leg dive. Beautiful maneuver, now hooks it.
But now he's too close to Fuji's corner. Guarantee you, as soon as the referee turns around for any reason at all, Fuji will be right in there.
Fuji can make a tag from where he is right now, Pat.
He could.
Number 1 should have just dragged him right back across that ring and get him towards the center there. Now they're going to do the same thing to Mr. Fuji, go to work on the leg. Number 2, high cross bodies it. Another tag made. Boy, you got to be in good shape to do this, Pat.
They are in good shape.
Dropped right on that knee. Another quick tag made. That'll give you a negative attitude. Make it hard for you to get up tomorrow. Number 1 turns him over, goes for the count, but didn't hook a leg, or can't understand that. These guys are ring veterans, they know better. Fuji inside, abdominal stretch. Can he get it around? He does. He got it around, but he doesn't have that left leg hooked properly, Pat.
No, and you cannot put as much pressure that way.
No, he's not going to be able to hold it for very long.
Mr. Fuji, a very wealthy man in Japan, owns a lot of rice field and has a lot of people working for him.
Abdominal stretch now applied to the Tiger. He's got that leg around a little bit, but he's too big upper body, Pat. See how he's got his...
No, he doesn't have it.
He doesn't have it hooked. He's got to get that hand turned around the other way and almost be able to reach around and take Mr. Chunger by the chin to make that thing work right. Idea is good, just a little bit too big for that particular hole. Number 2 coming in for some reason. Oh, Fuji, Pearl Harbor job. On Invader number 1, he went down heavy from that double chop to the back of the neck. Referee hooks him down, but he won't get him. Referee's asking Fuji something. I don't know. Maybe where do you get your soy sauce or something? Because he don't know what's going on in there. Number 2 in there now with some beautiful right hands. No way. Sorry.
No, they don't have it hooked properly still.
Invader number 2 cannot beat Tiger Chung Lee with an abdominal stretch. It's as simple as that.
A guy like Tito Santana with a hole like that would do it perfectly. He's got the long legs and long arms to really go wrap it around.
Or Tony Gurria.
Tony Gurria. These men's legs or arms are too short for that kind of hole.
Fuji being snapped bared into the ring by Invader number 1, who is not the legal man in there. All 4 men in the ring now. The big slingshot as the Oriental Express goes down. Look out, rowboat coming. The fans are loving it. They're on their feet. I hear a bell. Do we have a disqualification maybe?
I think the time ran out, Gino. Yeah, I think the time ran out.
Well, if it didn't, it would have been a disqualification for sure on somebody's part. That is, both teams had both team members in the ring at the same time. We'll have the referee give a decision to our ring announcer, and we'll just get it from Howard.
The 20-minute time limit has elapsed. Here is the official decision by the referee. He rules the bout a draw.
Well, I don't know know what the invaders are complaining about. The time limit had expired. The match went to full 20 minutes. There's no other decision but a draw. Stay with us, wrestling fans. We'll be right back with the Masked Superstar.
Ladies and gentlemen, this attraction is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, to my left, from Atlanta, Georgia, weighing 269 pounds, the Masked Superstar. His opponent, from Pawhuska, Oklahoma, weighing 248 pounds, Chief Jay Strongbow.
Masked Superstar against Chief Jay Strongbow, main event in any arena in the entire United States. Just another exciting match here at Madison Square Garden on this all-star jam-packed card. The bell rings and we're underway. Chief really got his work cut out for him tonight, but boy, he can take anybody on any given night, guaranteed. He's got the speed, the agility, and the heart, and the know-how and ring savvy, which is so important. But he's in there with a powerhouse tonight. This Masked Superstar is a true super heavyweight at some 304 or 5 pounds, moves like a cat, knows professional wrestling. Chief giving him some gaga now. He's laying a bad mouth on him. Boy, nobody can do it any better than him. Doing a little psych job. Years of experience. You're looking at years of experience on that face. Troubles of the world. Side headlock by the Chief. Right into the ropes went the Superstar. Not wasting any time. Didn't want to hang up in that headlock too long. Telling the referee to give him a clean break, and he wasn't too happy with it. Intensity on the face of Chief Jay Strongbow. Another side headlock. See how long he stays in it this time. Not long. Backs him right in. Gives him the ride. Shoulder block. Down went the big guy. Came right up, and the Chief just slapped that side headlock on again. To find something to try to wear down a big guy like this, and side headlock is a good way to do that.
I'll bet you any amount of money somewhere during the match the Chief is going to go for that mask. I know him. I can guarantee you he's going to go for that mask.
Well, I'll tell you something else I guarantee he'll go for is that sleeper, Pat.
Definitely.
He gets this guy in a compromising position. Chief in no danger of being pinned by this particular move. If he wants to get off his back, all he's got to do is turn loose of the hold.
Well, the Chief is a smart man. He's well experienced, and he makes his move at the right time.
Well, it's so important that you have that, knowing what to do and when to do it. A lot of guys know what to do, but they don't know when to do it, man.
Can't be over anxious.
I'll try to wear this big guy down.
The Masked Superstar, in my book, is one heck of a wrestler.
Well,
He really is a big, powerful man, vicious, well experienced. Really, he can wrestle. He can wrestle. Not only stomping and kick. The man is a heck of a wrestler. Look at him move for a big man.
He beat the Chief up, but then backed up.
I would love to see the mask come off.
You and about 23,000 others here tonight, Pat.
There's thousands and thousands of people that ask me all the time, who do you think the Masked Superstar is?
Well,
my guess is just as good as anyone. I don't know. I could guess a lot of things, but guessing is not telling the truth.
I thought I knew at one time, but I was way out. Strongbow off the ropes, ducks the big chop. Oh, big one of his own. Right back to the side headlock.
They tell me that when he's in the locker room after a match, he will turn his back to whoever's around him. He'll slip the mask off real fast and put another mask on and go in the shower with it.
He's got a very light one that he wears.
Yep.
Like a cheesecloth type thing. Photographers all over Madison Square Garden tonight getting us that international coverage, rightly so. The World Wrestling Federation bringing you the best in professional wrestling in the entire world. Dropped down by the big guy, but Chief just put the brakes on and dropped a big tomahawk chop on him and is waiting for him to come up so he can slap that side headlock on again. No! He's trying to take the mask off, Pat.
He is. He is.
He's got a couple of laces open, I think. He's just about got it off.
He's got it all the way up the nose now. Depending how tight
We're
that
going to get
mask
a look
is.
at it. No, he slipped out on the bottom rope. Holy mackerel, Chief right out after him. I think he busted a couple of those strands of string holding that mask on, and his Masked Superstar is hot. He doesn't like that at all.
Well, in a way, you can't blame him because his mask should not have anything to do.
It's not part of the match.
No, he's in there to wrestle. And he wants to wear a mask, and he's got a right to be hot. Why should a man go after his mask? I mean, he's not trying to pull Jay Strongbow's tights off.
No, but I think if Strongbow can get him preoccupied with worrying about that mask, he stands a better chance of beating him.
He is upset.
Masked Superstar questioning us if we know the rules and if the referee knows the rules, and I'm sure they do.
But I tell you, Superstar is upset. Jay Strongbow may pay the price for that.
Well, they'll either pay the price or get the guy bent out of shape enough for him to make a mistake. All it takes is one mistake, and it's over. Chief doing the little war dance. Masked Superstar backing up. Now comes in, tries to put a boot in again. Oh, nice knee lift. Another nice knee lift. And a third one as a big guy goes down. Chief over for the cover. No, going right after the mask again. Superstar into the ropes and with a vicious elbow.
You know, the bad part about that, when a man is going for the mask like this, you totally blind Superstar.
Yes.
The mask is up, he's blind. He doesn't know where he's at, and of course he's afraid of the mask to come off. He doesn't know where he's at.
Uh-oh. That Indian blood getting hot as he dances around and levies him with a chop and another. The big guy down. Knee lift sends him into the ropes. Superstar into the ropes, and there's a sleeper.
Well, now, you know, if he was to put him to sleep, then he could pull the mask off. Let's see if he can do it. Once Superstar is asleep, there's no question about it.
Into the ring, Pat. Tremendous crowd coming to its feet. He turned it to a side headlock. Wow, what an elbow. What a clothesline job he caught him with. Good night, Irene. It's over.
That's it.
He knocked the wind right out of him. What a vicious move. Hit him right in the throat and esophagus area. Boy, that could maim someone. Let's go up and get the official time.
The time of the fall, 7 minutes, 26 seconds. Your winner, the Masked Superstar.
Chief Jay Strongbow just now slithering under that bottom rope. He's headed in the wrong direction.
He sure is.
He's headed away from the dressing room area. He doesn't know where he is. Boy, he was really dropped like a bad habit with that vicious clothesline by the Masked Superstar. Another exciting match. Unfortunately, Chief Jay Strongbow going down in defeat to the Masked Superstar. Stay with us, folks. We'll be right back with more exciting wrestling from the World Wrestling Federation. Exciting wrestling coming to you from Madison Square Garden, a jam-packed, overflowing Madison Square Garden. Tony Garea, so many more here tonight. Unbelievable card of wrestling. For all you folks wanting information or wanting something from the World Wrestling Federation, write to Wrestling, P.O. Box 1538, Greenwich, Connecticut 06836. There's Ivan Putski, the Polish Power, stepping into the ring for his matchup tonight. Stay with us, wrestling fans. We'll be right back. Well, you can hear it. The Marine hymn as the sergeant makes his way from the dressing room, headed down to the ring where already waiting for him is the Polish Power, Ivan Putski. What a vicious individual this is, Pat. Outstanding wrestler.
Right now, we're looking at one of the toughest men in wrestling.
Absolutely.
This man's got so much pride. That man will never give up for nothing. You can rip his arm off of his shoulder, he still won't give up.
Tough hombre from the United States Marine Corps. He'll have his hands full tonight with the Polish Power. Fans on their feet with all kinds of signs. Some for Polish Power, some for Sergeant Gomer Pyle.
Gomer the Maggot.
Unbelievable.
Ladies and gentlemen, your referee at this time, Jack Lutz. This event is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, to my left, from South Carolina, weighing 296 pounds, Sergeant Slaughter. And his opponent, from Krakow, Poland, weighing 240 pounds, Ivan Putski.
Look at that protruding chin, Pat. What a master sergeant he must have been. Ivan Putski certainly looks in trim shape and ready for this matchup. Can you remember back, Pat, 5 or 6 years ago when Ivan Putski first came to the World Wrestling Federation, weighed some 300 pounds?
Oh, he was huge. Look at the reflection. Beautiful camera work there. And the glasses of Sergeant Slaughter. Yeah, at one time, Putski weighed over 300 pounds. And for him to lose that much weight and look that great, that's a lot of work.
A lot of determination. Putski ready to go. The Sarge still got on some of his wardrobe, which he'll have to get rid of. Glasses, the whistle, the hat, cartridge belt. All weapons that we've seen him use at one time or another.
He's in no hurry. And all he's doing right now, I'll tell you what, you know, he's aggravating Putski. Putski's got to wait. Putski is ready to go. And it's Slaughter taking his time. Now he's walking in there with that belt. Now, he probably won't do that, but all he's doing now is aggravating Putski. Look at Putski standing back there, screaming, come on, let's get going. He wants to go. Slaughter taking his time.
Slaughter vaulted right over that top rope. No easy task for a 260, 75-pounder. Putski looks like he's got the gloves on tonight. Hasn't touched him yet. Referee Jack Lutz stepping in there trying to tell these guys this is a wrestling match. Slaughter steps out. I think I would have too. He's over telling them now. Jack Lutz telling both men.
There's no question about it. Putski is ready to go tonight.
Tremendous ovation for him here. Well liked by everyone. Won the respect of all the fans.
Look, there again, Slaughter now making fun of Putski. There's no question about it. Hey, look at this.
Holy mackerel.
You want to see some muscle? I'll show you some. He's got him.
Well, you don't get that way waiting for the bus. Hours and hours and hours and years of dedication and training every day. And the proper diet is so important, Pat, to look like that.
Putski at one time will sit there and he'll eat a dozen raw eggs, raw onions. One thing he likes to eat is raw garlic.
Oh, unfortunately, I can attest to that.
Oh, yeah. A lot of times you could be a mile away and you smell garlic. You say, well, Putski must be around the corner somewhere.
Haven't touched each other yet. When they do, it'll be a collision.
Oh, look at that. Is Slaughter really aggravating Putski? I'll tell you what. Putski's going to get hot in a minute. And he's going to go after Slaughter if he has to chase him to the dressing room.
I think he will, too.
He's got a bad temper. He really explodes when he gets hot.
Got a short fuse.
He does.
Couldn't hang on to him. Sarge is a big guy. Tied up once more, and the Sarge pushes him right off. Putski had a slight disadvantage at his height, tying up with the arm and shoulder neck hold. Arm and collar. Sargent got quite a bit more leverage as he the taller of the two individuals. Ivan shoves him off from the forehead straight back into the corner, rush out, catches him with a scoop slam. Putski showing us that superpower.
He is strong, and as you mentioned earlier, Slaughter is a big man, and Putski really picked him up, held him there for a few seconds, and then just threw Slaughter.
No, it's not like pressing steel, Pat, pushing iron in the gym. That's 260 pounds. It's moving and squirming and fighting you. Takes a lot of strength to do that.
Good balance. Slaughter is some kind of a wrestler. He can do it all in the ring. Beautiful head, flying head scissors, drop kick, name it. Slaughter can do it. He can do it well.
Absolutely. One of Putski's favorite here, side headlock. With those massive arms, this hold is most effective for him. He'll give you some cauliflower ears in a hurry.
Putski is a real fine man outside of the ring. He's fun to be with. He does have a beer occasionally that he tells me, and I tell you, he has a beer now and then. He says, why not? Everybody else has a beer.
I'm sure he does.
But I tell you what, he gets singing. He loves to sing. He's a lot of fun.
Well, he used to sing right in the ring here, Pat.
Yeah, I've seen him that a few times.
Oh, my God, that Polish song, Melody of Love. Vicious shoulder block sends a big guy down and almost out of the ring. I'll tell you one thing, Pat, if they hung Putski for being a good singer to hang an innocent man. Snatches that side headlock and drags him right over that top rope. He's got vicious power with that. He's got those short, compact 22 or 3-inch biceps. And when he slaps that side headlock on, it's like being in a vice. Now he's winding it up here. Sarge doesn't want to stay in this side headlock too long or he'll be in a lot of trouble.
That's one good way to end up with cauliflowers, as well as you know that, you know.
Well,
somebody working an headlock like that.
I have very supple ears, and over 20-something years, I never had a cauliflower ear.
Thank God, me too. And my hair starting to look like cauliflowers.
Oh, atomic drop caught Putski. Pinched that sciatica nerve. Boy, he's in a lot of pain right now. The Sarge still shaking the cobwebs out from that side headlock. Golden opportunity for him here as the Polish power is down on the canvas with a very sore tailbone. Backbreaker applied viciously by the Sarge goes for the cover. He won't get him. Whoa, what a power lift out of that one. Putski suffering, though. Well, I know what that feels like, Pat, and it's horrid. Goes up again for another back. No, he's going to ram him into the top turnbuckle. Now the backbreaker. Holy mackerel. Down for the count. Putski once again with that awesome power got out. Sargent made it a little easy for him, too. He never bothered to hook a leg. But he's definitely going to work on that lower back area now. As Putski really hurt it initially on that atomic drop that he got caught with out of that side headlock. Sargent rams his head into the top turnbuckle. Putski blocked it. Oh, what's good for the goose is good for the gander as the Sarge went right into that steel top turnbuckle. Ring is a dangerous piece of equipment.
It looks to me like Slaughter, he hit the top of that post. There's no question about it.
Bangs his head in the turnbuckle that time. Putski still in the corner, suffering. Putski now coming back with some vicious kicks as Sargent's over the top turnbuckle.
Now Putski's got to make his move. He's got Slaughter in trouble right now.
Head first. Vicious bump. Almost hit that top post again. Putski now looking for support from the crowd. He's got that. You better go to work on the Sargent. Got him in a compromising position. Now's the time to take advantage.
Putski's got to work on that cut. If he works on that cut bad enough, the referee will have to stop the match.
Jack Lutz admonishing him about the closed fist, but still goes ahead and uses it anyway. Sarge draped over that second rope. Putski now winds him up. Oh, reversal by the Sarge. Putski into the turnbuckle. He came off and caught him with a vicious clothesline. And he dropped him with it, too. Putski is hurting. Might be a great opportunity for the Sarge to go for that. No, he couldn't hold him up there. He's down for the count. 1-2, he almost got him. Sargent waiting for a golden opportunity to go for that Cobra clutch. You can bet on it.
Both men right now really stunned.
Sarge up first. Sends Ivan across the ring. Went for that cannon again. He wasn't there. Putski with a Polish hammer. The big Polish hammer sends a big guy down. Putski coming for another one. No, shoulder block. Sends him over the top rope.
Wow, look at this.
Up underneath that bottom rope. He's strapped there. Sarge finally broke loose and tumbled to the Madison Square Garden floor. Fans on their feet wanting to see that Polish hammer once more to put this big guy away.
He keeps coming back. He can take a lot.
Both men outside the ring now on the ring apron. Sarge digs one into the rib area, stops him with another big right hand. And another. Referee Jack Lutz counting both men as both men are outside the ring. Putski going to work once more. Oh, big jump, jumps the big guy back in over the top. And they're still going at it. Referee Jack Lutz has called for the bell. One or both of these guys have been counted out, Pat. Putski going to work. Sends the Sarge head first. Right into the post. Vicious fall. Slaughter could be hurt permanently. Look at him clawing his way back to his feet.
Slaughter does not give up, even though he's hurt.
Putski got his back turned. Turn around just in time. Both men slugging it out now.
Look at
This
Slaughter.
match is over, but not as far as Ivan Putski and Sergeant Slaughter are concerned. Referee Jack Lutz now trying to maintain some semblance of order, but not having much success. Putski with those big right hands got the big guy staggered. We don't know yet who's won this match. Bell keeps ringing and they keep going. doesn't care about the decision. They just want each other. Finally, referee stepping in there. Jack Lutz pushing Ivan Putski back. Giving a chance for our ring announcer to get into the ring. We'll have to wait for the referee to give the decision to him, and then we'll get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time, 11 minutes, 29 seconds. The winner of this bout, as a result of a count out, Sergeant Slaughter.
Sergeant Slaughter victorious on a count out. Gets a Duke. I knew he was going to get it because Jack Lutz went right over to him and stood there and waited to raise his hand. Stay with us, wrestling fans. We'll be back with more exciting wrestling in just a moment. Right now, let's go back in our locker room interview area with Gene Okerlund, who's going to interview Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we had Super Sunday yesterday in Tampa, Florida, the hometown of this young man, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff. Just moments from now, Salvatore Bellomo, the great one from Italy, one-on-one for you, Mr. Wonderful.
That's right. Let me tell you something right now, Bellomo. I hope everybody's out there. I hope all your Italian friends are out there. I hope everybody's in New York out there listening to what I'm getting ready to tell you. You're no more than a spaghetti eater to me.
Oh.
And as far as I'm concerned, I'm going to show you what Mr. Wonderful can do. I'm going to promise you people out there, you know, once I say that I'm going to do something, it damn well gets done. And when I get in that ring tonight, Bellomo, you will feel what the pile driver does to you. Everybody around here, you just wait a minute. Everybody around here that I've faced here lately have all bit the dust. When are they going to give me some competition around here, huh?
Well, I'm
when?
sure it's coming in all due.
You know something? You don't like me and I don't like you, and we know that.
Oh.
That's what's good about it.
That's
right
it.
or wrong. You're just like everybody else because I'm better than everybody else. I'm better than all those 8 to 5ers out there that make $500 or $600 a week. They all must work for the garbage department.
That's not bad money in all due respect,
It is to me. I'll make that in 2 minutes out there,
Well,
playing around with this so-called Bellomo.
We are going to see. We are going to see. We are pressed for time. I am sorry, Mr. Wonderful, Paul
Bellomo, you will take the pile driver. You can bank on it. Matter of fact, bet all your Italian friends out there on it.
I thank you very much. He is Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff, 260-some-odd pounds out of Tampa, Florida. Moments from now, Salvatore Bellomo. You won't want to miss it. Now to Gorilla Monsoon for the action.
Thank you, Gene Okerlund, and there he is, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff with his manager, Roddy Piper, as they make their way down to the ringside area. This man is a powerhouse, Pat.
He is. Look, watch this man, the condition, the body on this man, and he is aggressive.
Rowdy Piper leading the way for Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff and his competition waiting patiently in the ring here at Madison Square Garden, Salvatore Bellomo. What a classic confrontation this is going to be.
Oh, look at this manager, Piper.
He's been in a
Piper
few
is
battles.
something else, I tell you. As he got him out, the Piper can really wrestle also. But the combination of those two heads.
Very dangerous.
Whoa!
Extremely dangerous.
The experience between the two. And look how cocky Paul Orndorff
Ladies and
really
gentlemen,
taking his time.
At this time, I should like to introduce to you the manager. Outside of the ring, here is Roddy Piper. This bout is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in the ring from Italy, weighing 239 pounds, Salvatore Bellomo. And his opponent, making his Madison Square Garden debut, from Tampa, Florida, weighing 252 pounds, Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff.
Well, Mr. Wonderful hasn't seen fit yet to climb into the squared circle, Pat.
Oh, he does it on purpose. Really, very cocky attitude. He really thinks he is better than he is. Well, he is great. There is no question about it. Now, the bell is wrong. The referee should just count him out if he doesn't get back in the ring.
Absolutely. Roddy Piper.
Bellomo is going to have his hands full tonight.
Someone to contend with.
Oh.
Surprised he didn't bring the bagpipes out here tonight, Pat.
Look at that. Bellomo could actually now make a move on him if he wanted to. Now,
Salvatore is a gentleman.
Paul Orndorff should never turn his back. I guarantee you, if I was in the ring and he turned his back on me, I'd be on top of him.
Well, the bell is already rung to start this match, Pat, and the referee doesn't know how to control it. Obvious. Roddy now questioning the knee brace worn by Salvatore Bellomo, saying it's a weapon of some kind.
From the start, neither one of you kids.
He should just be putting a count on him right now and making him get that ring jacket off. Well, he's challenging us, challenging both of us, Pat.
He's telling us that he never liked
us.
Who cares? Think I care if he likes me or not?
He better worry about Salvatore Bellomo. You can certainly have a piece of him if you want it, Pat. I'm retired.
I'd like to be in the ring with him to see if he likes me or not.
Well, Roddy doesn't like something. He's taking Mr. Wonderful and they're headed back towards the dressing room area. Complaining vehemently about that knee brace worn by Salvatore. From what we can see from our vantage point, it's nothing but a regular old knee brace.
He's just complaining for nothing. All he's doing now is aggravating Bellomo. Look at that.
He should have been counted out by now. Bell rang over 2 minutes ago to start this match.
You know, I've always said, I don't care if a wrestler likes me or not, as long as he respects me.
Absolutely.
Respects me for my wrestling ability. That's all you demand.
Absolutely.
And you don't demand it. You go and earn it.
Yep.
Respect.
Give me back in the neutral corner. Back to my corner. Let's go there.
He's certainly in no hurry to get in the ring.
Orndorff still pacing around here in the Madison Square Garden floor area. Now they're making their way up the steps. Finally inside the ring. How long is the referee going to allow Mr. Piper to remain here? I guess long enough to disrobe Mr. Wonderful. This guy has a fantastic physique, Pat. I've seen guys with just as fantastic physiques or better who don't think they're as wonderful as Mr. Wonderful thinks it is. Well, let's take a look at it, Paul. Salvatore getting bent out of shape now. Referee physically trying to push him back, which is not the thing to do. Referees should never lay their hands on the referees and vice versa. There's rules, and you go according to the rules, and now they're leaving again. Refuses to step into the ring until Salvatore Bellomo steps to a neutral corner. Well, all he has to do is go to his own corner. He doesn't have to go to a neutral corner.
Referee is counting. Down to 5.
Wait a second. 1 second.
Bellomo now distracted by Roddy Piper, and Paul Orndorff lowered the boom arm, did a Pearl Harbor job.
Get on his ass. Get on.
Roddy Piper shouting words of encouragement as Mr. Wonderful drops a vicious knee on the throat of Salvatore Bellomo, who's in a lot of trouble right now. That long psych job paid off as Salvatore distracted by Roddy Piper, and Mr. Wonderful took over on him.
What a vicious slam.
He drove him. He didn't just slam him, he drove him into that mat cover.
He is vicious. He is quick. Without a doubt, a top wrestler. Look at Piper yelling at Bellomo, get up, get up.
I'm surprised referee allowing Roddy Piper to remain here at ringside.
Bellomo really, really in trouble now, really taking punishment.
Orndorff knows how to take advantage of everything out there, Pat. He just used that second rope to his advantage. Give him some extra leverage coming down with that vicious knee to the, there he goes again.
Oh,
driving that knee into the lower thoracic and lumbar vertebrae area of the back.
well, you know, for quite a while now, Paul Orndorff has been complaining he wants competition. Well, he's got one heck of a boy in there, Salvatore Bellomo, well respected and well liked by the fans.
Well, Mr. Wonderful, undefeated since appearing here in the World Wrestling Federation. That's an illegal maneuver right there. Man is not only outside the ring, but he's holding onto the ropes. And a verbal lashing being taken by Bellomo from the mouth of Roddy Piper. Bellomo to this point has not had one bit of offense. Into the ropes. Big backdrop. Holy mackerel. Unbelievable. 8 to 10 feet high up in the air. But he couldn't get him. Orndorff complaining about the count not being quick enough.
That was three. I'm off the damn ring. I'm off the ring.
Piper complaining about the count. I thought it was a pretty good count.
Get your butt down there and count.
Oh, he dropped down.
Get out! Not so fast. 1, 2.
Orndorff still in control now. Salvatore Bellomo had a little head start there for just a second. Salvatore now in heavy into the turnbuckle.
Oh!
Orndorff went in and nobody was there. A desperation move on the part of Bellomo as he moved out of the way.
Bellomo really hurt, having a hard time getting up.
Got him with a one mule kick.
Oh, he kicked him right in the midsection. Beautiful.
Got him with another standing drop kick. Beautifully done as Salvatore in desperation move as he's hurt. Orndorff misses the dropped elbow. Roddy Piper going crazy at ringside. Salvatore now going to work on that left arm with an arm wringer.
Bellomo really should work on that shoulder a lot more than that, but I think Bellomo is hurt.
He's hurt, Pat, no question about it.
Oh.
Took a vicious beating there for 4 or 5 minutes. He's still in a lot of trouble. Vicious knee lift by Orndorff, who's still favoring that left arm, and Bellomo grabs a hold of it again. Salvatore got to do something to slow down this steamroller. Referee right in there asking.
It's not very comfortable to be in the ring when you know there's a manager outside of the ring.
Very distracting. He's ringing it out now. He's sitting right back on that shoulder. Good shot of Roddy there giving instructions. Salvatore dropping down on it heavy. Go to work on it, Sal. Salvatore's still not 100%, Pat, as far as I can see. Oh, vicious elbow stopped him dead in his tracks. Comes right back with a double hammer. Orndorff takes him right over. Nice move, but Salvatore holds on. Roddy Piper complaining about a hair pull, but we certainly didn't see one.
Of course not. Salvatore did not pull a hair. He hanged on to that arm.
Sal trying to get his act together. Trying to recuperate a little bit as he's taken a vicious pounding since the opening bell. Has a little control now. He's got to go to work on that arm and shoulder.
Come on, damn it.
Orndorff hurt that elbow initially on that quick move by Salvatore Bellomo out of the corner. Salvatore having the presence to go to work on it. Nice sit through with a half back drop. Salvatore right back with the head scissors and still has a hold of that left arm. And Roddy Piper still complaining about a hair pull, but referee completely ignoring him. Boy, Salvatore should be pounding on that thing, Pat.
He should, but I think Vince, Gino, he's still hurt, and I think he's trying to clear the cobweb, and he's going to work on the arm for a while until he can really clear his head.
Suplex by Paul Orndorff. Down heavy went Salvatore Bellomo. Orndorff trying to shake it out.
Get on him! Get on him! Get on him!
Roddy Piper saying, get on him, stay on him.
Don't give him no breaks, no breaks.
That's the key.
Kick right in the face. Look at that.
Vicious. He's very vicious.
Punish him!
Bellomo through the second rope,
Ooh.
completely out of the ring.
On the cement floor.
Wiped out a couple of cameramen there. Look at Roddy Piper right in his face, Pat. Right in his face, Pat. That's definitely not called for.
No. Oh. Did you see Orndorff in full speed?
Look at him prancing around there. Strutting. Bellomo, what a gamester he is. Still ready to climb back in there as Orndorff goes out, steps on the apron, rams his head into the ring apron. Both men outside the ring now.
The referee on the outside. The referee should be counting.
Absolutely. Slamming him. Oh. He slammed him onto the concrete floor here in the garden.
He more than slammed him. He tried to drive Bellomo right through that cement floor.
Mr. Wonderful in complete control.
Talk about a vicious man. I'm surprised Bellomo is able to get up from that.
He's a gamer, Pat.
He's
not
got too much pride. He's got too much pride.
He may get hurt permanently in this match.
Oh.
Vicious right hand to the sternum area.
Bellomo really taking a pounding. And I don't think Bellomo's got too much left in him.
Suplex coming up. He got him up. Look at him hold him up there. Oh, what a beauty.
And look at the way he comes down with the suplex. He just doesn't float back. He just comes down hard with it. Bellomo with his last breath, trying to kick out. Bellomo's got so much pride. He is so proud of being in this country, being successful. He's going to fight back. He's going to give it everything he's got.
Bellomo trying to mount some offensive attack here. Oh, vicious eye rake. Sal doesn't know where he is right now, Pat.
He doesn't. That slam on the floor, he's going to feel it for a long time.
Shooting those rights and lefts in, but they don't have too much behind him. Oh, knee drops him right down in the corner. This is the deliberate chokehold here. Referee should just be counting, not pointing, counting. Sal's in a lot of trouble. Still manages to come up with a boot and another. And a double one. Trying to keep this guy back. Finally, Orndorff grabs both legs and drops a vicious foot into the abdomen area of Salvatore Bellomo.
Right here, referee, right here.
Bellomo now at the mercy of Mr. Wonderful.
Go for it, man.
Orndorff now outside, climbing up. First turnbuckle, second one. He's going all the way to the top.
Very dangerous maneuver for Bellomo.
Oh! Knee drop in, Salvatore roll out of the way. Last ditch effort by Bellomo. Now he comes up with a right hand and a big chop. The Italian blood is hot. Salvatore Bellomo drops on a double knee. Boy, that'll stretch those knee ligaments out of there. Roddy Piper going bananas, running around the ring. As Salvatore has the momentum going. Shoulder block. Orndorff down a cartwheel by Bellomo, nicely done. Oh, he catches up with a power slam.
Oh, picks him up.
He could have had him right there.
He could have.
Vicious power slam by Orndorff.
What an
could have put
exciting
him away. He's going for the pile driver. Oh, vicious pile driver.
That's got to be it.
Bellomo is out. He is unconscious. You can count to 100. That's it. Lights out.
What a match. And I tell you what, I give E for effort to Salvatore Bellomo.
Salvatore Bellomo gave it his all, but Paul Orndorff just too much. Stay with us, fans. We'll be right back with an exciting matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 14 minutes, 11 seconds. Your winner, Mr. Wonderful, Paul Orndorff.
Right now, wrestling fans, let's go to Gene Okerlund in the interview area with the fabulous Fred Blassie and the champion, the Iron Sheik.
All right, from Madison Square Garden, ladies and gentlemen, Ayatollah Freddie Blassie, you are living out a lifelong dream right now in your stable, the world's heavyweight champion, the Iron Sheik. But the test of his career just moments away here at Madison Square Garden.
In other words, they pulled a 96er on us. Here we were prepared for Bob Backlund, and they snuck this pencil neck geek in on us. Well, I guarantee his size means no difference, nothing to us, because I've been having the Iron Sheik training and sparring with fellas 6'9", 6'10", and I guarantee you, the camel clutch has worked on them, and I know it'll work on Hulk Hogan.
All right, let me talk to the man who is currently the reigning World Wrestling Federation champion from Iran, the Iron Sheik, undoubtedly the stiffest test of your short career as the world champion.
خدمت همه شنوندگان ایرانی عزیز سلام عرض میکنم و موفقیت همه شما رو آرزو میکنم. همه دنیا پهلوانای ایران رو میشناسه.
Wait a minute, I know you speak English, Sheik. Please.
Okay, you know what I said? I said I think in this country a lot of prejudice people is. They know I'm the real Olympic champion, I'm the world class AAU champion, now I'm the world heavyweight champion. I beat Bob Backlund in the fair and square in the Madison Square Garden.
Well.
Now, the reason I say you people prejudice because you go bring that animal, Hulk Hogan, for no reason, because I don't know the guy, I never met the guy. I think I should arrest him with that punk Bob Backlund again. Now, Mr. Hogan, you are big. But remember,
Gentlemen, Fred Blassie, I am sorry, gentlemen, I apologize.
Yeah, that's right.
We are out of time.
And then you cut us right
We're
off.
out of time.
You cut the world
Let's go to the ring.
Well, I'll tell
Go
you.
to the
I'm
exit.
gonna
Let's go.
fight.
The Iron Sheik in the ring now, Madison Square Garden on its feet. They have a lot of hate in their hearts for this man as he stripped Bob Backlund of the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship last month here in Madison Square Garden. But he'll have his hands full tonight as Hulkamania has gone crazy here in New York and in Madison Square Garden as Hulk Hogan, deemed the #1 challenger by the World Wrestling Federation. He will try to strip the Iron Sheik of his title here tonight. Pat, once again, history could be made in Madison Square Garden. There he is, Hulkamania, the Hulk. Coming down the hallway. He is enormous. Heavyweight Championship scheduled for one fall with a 1-hour time limit. Introducing first the challenger from Venice Beach, California, weighing
303 pounds, the incredible Hulk Hogan. And his opponent from Tehran, Iran, weighing 258 pounds, the World Wrestling Federation heavyweight champion, the Iron Sheik.
The Iron Sheik waving that World Wrestling Federation Championship belt around. This is what it's all about. Hulk Hogan here with one thought and one thought in mind, to strip this man of his title.
What an opportunity for Hulk Hogan to step into the ring against himself.
When he came into the ring here, pandemonium broke loose, and as one, Madison Square Garden was on its feet, giving a welcome, as Hulkamania definitely has hit the Big Apple. He didn't wait for a moment. He is on top of the Sheik, pounding away. The Sheik still has his roll bar. Drops a big elbow on him. Sheik down in the center of the ring, still got his ring gear on. Hulk now has the Sheik's robe, and he clotheslined him with it. Down to the canvas.
Hulk Hogan is he's an animal. He wanted that chance for a long time, Vince. He's got it now, and I'm sure he's not going to lose it.
Finally, referee Dick Lutz manages to get that robe away from him, and Hulk saying, "Get on your feet, boy, I want a piece of you." Hulk Hogan with a big right hand, and another. Sheik going for the ride, into the ropes, Hulk up, a vicious clothesline, sends him down, and a big knee right to the throat area. Hulk Hogan not wasting any time, and Madison Square Garden fans are on their feet. Irate, he'll use any means and any way in his power to win this match. Deliberate choke now as referee Dick Lutz steps in and gives him the count.
Look how powerful that Hulk Hogan is. Can he move for a big man? Incredible.
304 pounds of
Wow!
fury.
He is actually spitting on the Sheik.
And the fans love it. Hulk Hogan once again with a Sheik into the ropes, and he nails him right on the chin with a big boot. Down for the cover. Does not hook a leg. He won't get him. Sheik, a tough competitor in his own right. However, has not mounted any offense as yet. Sheik again into the ropes, and he got nailed.
Elbow right on the top of the head. Ah, big elbow.
He dropped another big elbow on him. Down for the cover. He hooks the leg. He only got two.
Remember, that Sheik is tough.
One of the greatest wrestlers ever to come out of Iran. Represented his country in the Olympics. Into the corner. Nobody hauled. Hulk Hogan hit that turnbuckle heavy.
Hulk Hogan, I'm amazed how quickly he moves for a big man.
Sheik now going to work. Got his man in a compromising position and is putting the boots to him. Down in that kidney area, and the noise is deafening here in Madison Square Garden. As the chant goes out, USA. Sheik going for a slam, gets him up. No, backbreaker. Down for the cover. No way. Hogan got those hands right in underneath that chest and shoved him off of there. Sheik's still on the offense. Hogan's had his worst
Kick right in the throat.
Uh-oh. Sheik doing something to that boot. Don't know what it is. He's come up with so many things over the years. Loaded it up somehow. Planted it right in that kidney area, and it took its toll. The Hulk now is in trouble. Sheik going here for a Boston Crab. He's got him over. Boston Crab really bearing down. Referee Dick Lutz should be out in front asking
at him. This is a submission hold. Hogan doing a push-up. I don't believe it. Fantastic strength. What a maneuver by Hulk Hogan.
I wonder if this Sheik's gonna try for the camel clutch.
Well, that's his patented hold pad. If he doesn't, he's a fool. Suplex coming up. He got that big 305 pounds over and down for the cover. No, he got an arm up. Boy, that was close. Boot to the kidney again. Now he's going for it. Camel clutch coming up. Yes, he's got it.
He's got it. No one has been able to escape that. Look at that. The Sheik really pulling on that chin of the Hulk. The Hulk's got to come out of it. If not, it's over for the Hulk.
This is what did it to Backlund. He's got it on and he's got it applied tight. He's got those fingers interlocked. Only the immense power of the Hulk could save him. He's starting to shake. He's got to reach down inside for that little something extra. Look at, he's powering his way up. He's made it through its knees. That takes the effect away from the hold. Hulk Hogan now stands up with a Sheik and rams him into the top turnbuckle.
Fans are going wild, and I'm so excited. I don't even want to talk. I want to watch the match.
Sheik going up. Hulk Hogan, he drops a big leg on him. He's down for the cover. Hook the leg. 1, 2. He got out. We have a new champion as Hulk Hogan lowered the boom on the Iron Sheik. History made in Madison Square Garden. And the fans on their feet. Hulkamania is here.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 5 minutes, 40 seconds. The winner of this bout, and new World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Champion, the incredible Hulk Hogan.
Madison Square Garden has one on their feet. As Hulkamania has taken over. Stay with us, wrestling fans. History being made tonight. Stay with us, wrestling fans. We'll be right back as Hulk Hogan crowned the new heavyweight champion. wrestling fans, let's go back into the dressing room with Gene Okerlund and the new champion, Hulk Hogan.
All right, it's absolute bedlam and pandemonium here back in the locker rooms at Madison Square Garden. Gene Okerlund here with the brand new World Wrestling Federation champion, Hulk Hogan. You proved it to thousands and thousands of fans, not only here tonight in Madison Square Garden, but throughout the wrestling world.
You know something, Gene? They proved it to themselves. All I asked was for the whole WWF to stand behind the Hulkster, and I told them I'd bring it home for the USA. You know something, Gene? It is the dream of a lifetime, Daddy.
Oh.
And you know something? I can't imagine this is like going to the mountaintop 1,000 times over. I feel the energy. Hulkamania is running worldwide, and it just turns me on, Gene. And I felt every one of those 25, 30 plus thousand people with me standing behind me all the way, and it felt great.
Well, you have arrived, Hulk Hogan.
Have you ever seen anything as beautiful as this, Gene? This belt is part yours, too. It's everybody out there's, man.
What Andre the Giant congratulating the new heavyweight champion of the world.
That's nice of you. I'm really proud of you, and you are a good wrestler and fighter.
Oh, the champagne is flowing. Ivan Putski.
Hey, I'm proud of you, Jack. Very good, Hulk. Can you win?
It's Super Monday at the Garden with the new heavyweight champion, Hulk. You've got to be kidding me. Rocky Johnson here.
Fantastic celebration in the dressing room, and rightly so. Let's go up to our ring announcer.
This contest will be followed by one other bout. This is scheduled for one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first to my right, from France, weighing 236 pounds, René Goulet. And his opponent from the Fiji Islands, weighing 250 pounds, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Fans cheering for the Superfly. If anybody's got anything left to cheer with, yours truly about horse, Pat Patterson. What an unbelievable night of wrestling here in the Garden.
Oh, I tell you what, during the last match, I didn't even want to talk. I was into that match so much. It was incredible. Talk about excitement. Look, right now, Jimmy Superfly Snuka. I mean, then later on, coming up, Andre the Giant, the Wild Samoans, Rocky Johnson, Tony Atlas. You talk about a spectacular night I will never forget.
World Wrestling Federation always bringing you the best, the greatest in professional wrestlers throughout the entire world. Sneak attack here by René Goulet as Superfly had his back turned, adjusted his knee pads. Unfortunately, I think that's a mistake. René will have to pay for that. Get this guy riled up and he'll go through you just like a hot knife through butter.
Goulet knows what it takes.
Dropped by the ring veteran René Goulet. Slams him down into the canvas, down for the cover. Andre the Giant in the dressing room, thrilled. Ivan Putski, everyone giving congratulations to Hulk Hogan, and Hulkamania definitely just went crazy here tonight in the Big Apple.
But I tell you what, bet you the party is just starting.
Just beginning.
Oh.
Might be some champagne left for you.
No, I hope so. I'm a little thirsty right now.
Superfly on the receiving end. As René Goulet with that ominous little glove. Oh, he got caught coming in. Jimmy going to work on him, flying mirrors, and right up, high one, right out of the corner. René sooner or later is going to have to pay for that big man, 6-man coming up. Still to come, Andre Atlas and Johnson, 3 Wild Samoans. There's been about 6 or 8 matches on this card tonight, Pat, that would be the main event for any major coliseum or arena anywhere in the world tonight.
Without a doubt. Oh. Tito Santana.
Oh, what a match that was.
With Morocco. Then Sergeant Slaughter against Ivan Putski. Jay Strongbow against Superstar. Oh.
Can you believe the awesome strength on the part of the Hulk as he was trapped in that Cobra clutch, camel clutch, excuse me, and had all that 260 pounds of weight of the Sheik on his lower back, pulling up on his chin, still had the power to come out of there and pick the guy straight up. Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. And I tell you,
do you think the people in New York are ready for the Hulk?
Oh, are they ever? And I know Hulk is ready for them.
The entire wrestling world will be suffering from Hulkamania, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. You know, being a wrestler, and I know what it's like to be in there. And, oh, I tell you, tonight, many times I wanted to be in there just to feel the excitement when you're in there. You can't describe it.
There is no description for it, man. You have to feel it. You have to be able to feel it. Rene Goulet with a nice knee lift sends a fly down. Superfly sent for the ride. He went for that big. Oh, he got dropped with a beautiful chop. Superfly a little bent out of shape now. Thought Rene did some things that weren't exactly kosher in there. Side headlock by Goulet. Superfly slingshots him off the ropes. Shoulder block sends the Superfly down. He drops in front of Goulet. Goulet over the top of the leapfrog by Jimmy and another. Big chop off the ropes as down goes Goulet. And up the turnbuckle from the outside goes the Superfly. Renee's looking for him. There he is. Good night, Irene. 1, 2, 3, count. Superfly wasting no time. Let's go get the official time.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time of the fall, 3 minutes, 54 seconds. Your winner, Jimmy Superfly Snuka.
Right now, wrestling fans, let's go back in the locker room area with the new champion, Hulk Hogan, and his parents.
But I'll tell you something, Gorilla Monsoon and Pat Patterson, the party has not diminished one iota. I want to make an introduction, if I may. Ruth and Pete Hogan, the parents of the incredible Hulk Hogan, here celebrating. I'm going to get your mom first, excuse me. What are your thoughts right now, Mrs. Hogan? Your son, the new world champion.
I'm so excited, I don't know what to say, except I know my son is dedicated, and I tell you, he's been wonderful for the sport, and the sport's wonderful to him.
But I'll tell you, I don't think he could have got to where he got tonight in front of this packed house at Madison Square Garden without parents. Pete, I know you're breathing just about as hard as I am. You didn't get any champagne on you, though, yet.
Not yet.
What about your son, the new World Wrestling Federation champion, the consummate athlete?
Well, we're very proud of him. He's very dedicated and a real professional, and
you got to be proud of him, Mom and Dad.
You know something, Mean Gene? Pete and Ruth are the people that trained me from the day I could toddle, man, and they're the ones that fed me and made these 24-inch pythons. This is Pete's belt and Ruth's belt, and we're gonna stand behind it all the way, Daddy. It's USA and Hulkamania running wild.
Oh, the party, ladies and gentlemen, is going on. There is your new champion of the world, the incredible Hulk Hogan, kissing that coveted belt. Now back to Pat Patterson and Gorilla Monsoon. Holy
Proud parents, and rightly so. We'll be back with a big six-man tag. Don't you dare go away. There they are, the Wild Samoans, making their way out of the dressing room area, down to the ringside. Afa, Sika, Samula. Afa and Sika, of course, the former World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. They're going to have their hands full tonight, Pat, with Johnson, Atlas, and the big guy.
They sure are. The Samoans are tough. But remember, Johnson and Atlas are the World Tag Team Champions, and they've got Andre the Giant on their side. This could turn out into all sorts of matches. This could turn out into a brawl.
These Samoans are tough, Pat. They keep coming at you all the time. Here they come out of the locker room area. Andre the Giant. Tony Atlas leading the way. Rocky Johnson now stepping out. Here they come as the garden begins to erupt. Tony Atlas in the red, white, and blue trunks supporting their World Tag Team Championship belt.
This is the final event of the evening, a special 6-man tag team attraction, and it is scheduled for one fall or 2 curfew. Team number 1 to my right, ladies and gentlemen, all 3 hail from the Isle of Samoa. They enter tonight with a total combined weight of 877 pounds. Afa, Sika, Samu, the Wild Samoans. Their opponents. First of all, the World Wrestling Federation Tag Team Champions. From Washington, D.C., 250 pounds, Rocky Johnson. From Roanoke, Virginia, 249 pounds, Mr. USA, Tony Atlas. And their partner from Grenoble in the French Alps, at 492 pounds, the 8th wonder of the world, Andre the Giant.
Andre the Giant getting a big hand here in the garden, as everybody's just about all screamed out and all hollered out, as pandemonium certainly has broken loose here tonight. Match calling for a 1 fall or 2 curfew. No way any one referee will maintain order in this lineup. Referee pointing over the corner, trying to get 1 Samoan to remain in while 2 others get out. That's a job in itself. Tony Atlas ready with his nice new Mr. USA red, white, and blue tights.
He's got to be careful now not to get too close to that corner of the Samoans. He's got to stay away from that corner.
Samuel now starting this match. You think Andre got any of that champagne before he got in the ring tonight, Pat?
No, but I'm sure he will have some.
Oh, I'm sure he will too.
You know, talking about Andre, there is not one man in the world that travels more than he does.
Absolutely not. It's
incredible.
I think last year he spent 307 days on airplanes.
Incredible.
Side headlock now by Mr. USA. Interesting tag team combination appearing here February 20, Pat. Dr. Schultz and Rowdy Roddy Piper teaming up against the Invaders. Should be quite a confrontation. High crossbody by Tony Atlas. Not enough to get the number 3 Samoan Samuel as he backs into his corner looking for a little advice. Andre waiting patiently, or maybe impatiently. Look at the look. How'd you like to meet that in a dark alley or a light alley or any alley? Nice go behind by Samula. Tony Atlas with a crotch switch of his own. Goes behind and maintains control. Oh, he's backing him up to the big guy. Tag made to Rocky. Boy, Andre could have just, he was wide open. Oh, he did chop him. Samula now sends Johnson to the ropes, crisscross. Both men waiting for an opportune moment. Rocky stopped. Samula keeps going. Rocky's just standing there watching him.
Really, Rocky making a fool out of Samoan number 3.
Very humiliating situation. If I was him, I'd tag out right now, Pat. Andre the Giant enjoying the 6-man. Hasn't had an opportunity to be in there yet, but you can bet he will. Of course, the Samoan's not looking forward to that.
people are so amazed when they see Andre in person, when they stand close to him. They
It
can't believe
humbles you. It humbles you.
It does. You can't believe how big he is when you really stand next to him. Whether you shake hands with him. It's incredible.
Uh-oh, look out. Samula went down heavy, face first. Brock reaches back and tags Tony. Tony said, turn him loose, you're mine now. Full Nelson being applied by Samula.
He's going to test the strength of Tony Atlas, and look at this.
Gave him a little shuffle there. Uh-oh, he said big guy. He said Andre, here he comes. Oh. Ran right into that big fist. Andre steps over the top rope. Says, not yet. I don't want you to tag out. Andre whips Samula in. Went for a backdrop, and Samula headbutted him right in the side of the neck and head, and the big guy is down on one knee. This is where Andre's most vulnerable. Two Samoans in there now, and the referee just standing there like this is common procedure. Sika in there now, Samoan number 2. Got Andre in somewhat of a compromising position. Headbutt after headbutt applied to Andre, but now he's on his feet. Andre uses the headbutt as well. Uh-oh. Welcome. Welcome to the world of pro wrestling. Two Samoans in there now. Number 1 and number 2 is the doubleheader. Samula steps in. Andre just pushed him aside like a fly. Throws him into the ropes. Size 22, right into Kisser. Andre sits on his chest. Sayonara. Andre the Giant lowering the boom on Samula. And an easy victory for Andre the Giant, Tony Atlas, and Rocky Johnson.
The time of the fall, 4 minutes, 56 seconds. Your winners, the team of Tony Atlas, Rocky Johnson, and Andre the Giant.
Well, wrestling fans, victorious Andre the Giant, Tony Atlas, Rocky Johnson certainly made quick work of the Samoans. Stay with us, wrestling fans. We'll be right back. An unbelievable night of wrestling here at the Garden, Pat. History once again made as Hulk Hogan strips the Iron Sheik of his title. Holy mackerel, what a night of professional wrestling.
You know, I will never forget that night of wrestling. I've seen a lot of nights of wrestling in my days, but I'll never forget that one.
Well, Pat, he came in here, he was so fired up. That 305 pounds of fury was turned loose. There was no stopping him. He was like a bull in a china closet. He was all over that guy, and he showed that phenomenal power that he has in getting up out of that camel clutch that the Sheik thought he was going to wipe him out with. Hulk Hogan, just too much tonight for the Sheik.
Truly amazing. January 23rd, 1983 is a night that I will never forget. Again, I like to say that because it was really excitement.
Well, Pat, 1984 has brought fantastic things in the way of professional wrestling, and the best being brought to you here by the World Wrestling Federation.